Okay, if you watch my recent videos, you'll see the one where I went to Wrightwood. We had a great time. Great get together, but that was for a specific crowd of real close friends and real close backpackers I've been going with for years. So I wanted to get them together one last time. Not as many showed up as I was hoping, but there's always next time. Here's the next time. This is open to all of you guys. There's a few things I'm going to ask, and there's reasons. I'll tell you those reasons off camera. I don't want to make this video too long. First thing you got to know is when. It's going to be on November 8th and 9th, Saturday and Sunday. I wanted to make it the 1st and 2nd, but in Santa Ana, at the Santa Ana Heritage Museum. It's on Harvard. It's on Harvard, right off Fairview. If you want to go to that, make a comment down below. If you want to go to both, make a comment down below. If you want to go to what I'm about to tell you to, make a comment down below. First, about the powwow. The powwow is going to be some local tribes having a powwow at a museum with fry bread and everything, dancing, tribal dancing and competitions, I believe. I've heard, I don't know if it's right or not, I've not seen anything written down, but I heard Gary, the hoop dancer from Knott's Berry Farm, the guy that dances with all the hoops, puts on the Indian show, he's been doing it for years. I think 31 years, 32 years. How long can you do it? As long as my body will let me. He likes teaching his culture, and afterwards, if you catch him afterwards, he'll show you pictures of his family going back in the chiefs and everything. Some of his family is in the Smithsonian. Pictures of his family are in the Smithsonian, and he's got his whole timeline there. Really interesting guy. If you want to ever talk to him at Knott's Berry Farm, a guy named Gary. The admission for the powwow is free. There's parking all up and down Harvard, free, safe, not a bad environment. I know, because I work on that street. Let's see. But the reason for this video is not that. That's just some bonus information, a bonus invite. The reason for this video is on the 8th and 9th November. I'm going to have a camp out for everybody who wants to join. Now, you're going to park in the West Fork parking lot in Azusa, up Highway 39, like you're going to Crystal Lake. Park in the West Fork parking lot, bring a bike or walk. Be prepared to walk 6 or 7 miles on a paved road. A lot of interesting stuff on the route, on the way there. If you're around me or whatever and you want to hear it, I'll tell you. If not, you know any one of my guys or girls that go with me all the time, ask them. They probably know it. They've heard it from me a few times. But really interesting stuff, and I could tell you some really funny stuff that happened in any area you go, in the San Gabriel and the San Bernardino Mountains, or some of the Sierras, or Lido Creek, or the desert, anywhere you go in California, Long Beach. I could tell you stories right there that you'd say, no way, I could tell you some stories, and if you're up for it, you want to hear them, let me know. I'll tell you some stories. But this camp out, if you got your bike, take your bike down. For some reason, the forestry still has not opened that gate to the bridge. They still got the whole cut. You got to climb through and hand your bike over, or ride down from the parking lot. Ride down 1/8 of a mile, if that 1/16 of a mile, a football field, and you can turn to West Fork parking lot, go through the turnstiles, and avoid that whole new bridge completely. Ride back there, bring your backpack, bring a tent. There is fire pits, there is tables, there is bathrooms, there is water on tap, I believe, spigot. But if not, you got your West Fork, which is not the cleanest water, so you gotta filter it, or you got your, over there on the other side of the parking lot, on the other side of the campground, there's a creek there. I'm not drinking from that directly unfiltered, but I'm pretty sure you can. You filter it, you're good to go. So there's water available. One less thing you have to carry, just carry one canteen for getting up there. Get up there as early as you can Saturday. have the parking pass. The reason you have the parking pass, you get a ticket. Everybody says, ticket's $5. Not anymore. Now, San Bernardino police ticket you. They're hooked up to the DMV. They're hooked up to. They get your license plate. They write it down. Now the tickets, instead of it used to be $5. If you didn't pay it, oh well, nothing happened. Now it's $54. If you don't pay it, they'll shut your license and your tags down. Then the ticket doubles or triples. Then you got to go pay that in order to get your license and your tags back. Not worth it. Pay $5 for the day, but then you'd have to buy two. Scratch one for Saturday, scratch one for Sunday. $10. Add 20 with it, you're good for the year. A whole year for $30. Or have a friend with you. $5 extra to have the second vehicle. $35. $17.50 each, you're good for an entire year. Avoid that whole BS 54 robbery stuff that we pay taxes to park, we pay taxes for the road, and now we gotta pay to park also. It's BS. But it's above my pay grade. So I don't want to hear it. Talk to the forestry. If you're gonna come with a bike, great. Bring some food, especially bring some food from your culture. If you're German, bring some German food. If you're Mexican, bring some Mexican food. If you're Italian, etc., Vietnamese, Robert's Filipino, and we'll have an early Thanksgiving potluck type deal. River's right there. You can fish. You gotta have a fishing license. Above the 1 mile mark, which is Bear Creek, it's catcher and release only, and it's barbless hooks only, and it's artificials only. No bait, no barbed hooked. Their fishing game. He does patrol it. 2 guys. They do patrol it. They even walk up Bear Creek. I've seen them. I saw one guy walking down the road. I seen the truck, and then I seen him walking down about midway on the West Fork, walking to some fly fishermen that were way over there. And I thought, well, they're fly fishermen. Most likely they have fishing licenses, but it's rare to see a guy do that nowadays. Let's see. Fires. I don't know if you have fires. Look on the website. People are going to chime in and say, yeah, I was at Crystal Lake, I had a fire. When the judge, if you got the ticket, the judge can say, well, somebody said, I don't care. Come on. Common sense. Don't go by word of mouth. Don't go by my word of mouth. Don't go by anybody else. Look at what's written. See what's written, because that's what the courts are going to go by. What's written. I'm just trying to save you some money, some hassle. Tents, hammocks, bivvies, cowboy camp. It's all there. It's good there. There are 2 bathrooms. I believe they're pit bathrooms. I can't tell you for sure. I believe they have a spigot for running water. They have tables. They have campfires. They have barbecues. One campground is so big you can hold like 16 tents. Another one's the smallest one can only hold 2 or 3. That's up in the corner. That's a prime piece of real estate. That's usually the first one to go, unless somebody don't see it because it's kind of hidden. But they're all good campgrounds. It's slightly uphill all the way in, slightly downhill all the way out. You're really flying going out there. It's a lot of fun. Let's see. If you want to do a gift exchange for Christmas, you want to be part of a gift exchange, bring something between $10 and $20. Wrap it up. What I'll do is I'll put a number on it, and I'll put a number on your name. Then we'll put all these numbers that people that participated in there. You grab a number, say you grab number 8, you go over and pull number 8. If that, I'll have on a list. If that happened to be yours, I'll know. So you grab another one. So you won't get your own gift. And then if you got your gift and you want to trade it with somebody, that's all up to you guys. We did it a couple years ago. It was really fun. I made a turkey back there. Stuffing. So we can be an early Thanksgiving, early Christmas. We'll have a lot of fun. Let's see. Besides the pass, make sure you display that pass. Make sure you lock your car. Don't leave anything in the car that people will be tempted to smash and grab. They look with a flashlight, they see something, smash and grab it and take off. If you leave a purse, it's gone. Worst place for that was Table Mountain, Mount Baldy. When they shut Table Mountain, Baldy down, they didn't shut the trail down, but all the parking, because they couldn't control it, it was out of control. It was the worst place around, and it ended up being a blonde kid about 27, 28, 29 years old, and they even got him. He's in a Mercedes. He's going up there parking, watching the cars, and going to smash and grab. Probably his mom and dad bought him the car, and he just smash and grabbed and drug money. Who knows? But I believe they arrested him, and they tried to put a stop to it, but they just no parking right there. So now the worst place would be from Baden-Powell to Wrightwood along the PCT. Those parking lots, those are the most hit right now. It's bad all over. West Fork, not that bad. Don't leave anything in your car. Don't take anything in your car that you're not going to take with you. And then leave your glove box open, leave your center console open so they can see, hey, this guy's got nothing in the car worth grabbing. Just move on to the next car, hopefully. But if not, we all have insurance. That's what it's for. It's a shame to look at it that way, but hey, that's our world. So we'll just show up and we'll share stories and just laughter and drinks and foods, and I'll bring some. If you go back 200-300 years before America was here, this is Mexico, and it was all Mexican people and indigenous people. And Mexican people are indigenous people. They're from different tribes. They're all kinds of different tribes, all the way down. The boss I have right now, he's from a local tribe. He's from the Tongva tribe. He just found out 4 years ago, and he's fascinated with it. And he always comes and asks me questions about it, and I tell him. He goes home with his brother, and they're checking it, and they've got membership in some local tribal meetings that out by Lake Paris somewhere, where they go and learn about their history. But he's subscribed to my channel now, and I've taught him a bunch of history that he's teaching to his brother. So I have a bunch of acorn meal left. I'll bring that and share it with those who want to try it. I'll make some acorn pancakes. You always have a great time. But when you're there, and when you're part of it all, and you're just looking around saying, all these people, all these people around here never knew each other before this, it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat that a little video like this can put the word out, and people accept it and go and take part of it and become really good friends and become as close as family in some cases. So you never know who you're going to meet there. There are people that met in my group that haven't gotten married. There are people that met in my group that are best of friends, fishing buddies, and I don't know. I've even heard one guy, a couple guys, tell me stories about how much it's changed their life. It's changed mine, and every time I go, I have a blast. I meet a bunch of great people, catch up with some old people, old friends, and it's hard to explain till you've gone to one. There is a few things I do ask. It's only for a weekend. Please leave the dog at home. There are many reasons why. I have nothing against dogs, but the owners don't watch them. They let them off the leash, people's steaks get eaten, people's tents get peed on, and then I've got to hear all this, So I'd rather just keep it drama-free, keep it no problems. Drink, but please don't drink and get out of control. Please don't bring any drugs. Please don't bring any guns, because it just causes havoc, And I know people are going to complain about that. I don't go anywhere without my gun. Well, maybe if you weren't so well, I don't want to get into that. Maybe change your train of thought. You get along with people better. I don't have any enemies. I don't have anybody I consider an enemy. I hold no real resentment towards anyone. I mean, people have done stuff to me. People have said things about me, and who cares? Who cares? You know. We're here for a very short time. A very short time. And for some of us, there's more road under our wheels than ahead of us. So, time nears. You hear the bells tolling in the distance. Don't want to change things. Don't want to add any drama that I don't need to. Hope to see you there.